Now, over the past few weeks, I've been looking into why players do and don't like certain frames. In this video, I'm going to focus on why players like Chroma. Chroma is an old frame, but he's a goodie. Chroma is one of the most used frames when it comes to certain missions like Profit Taker, solely for his fourth ability, Effigy, which increases credit gain by 100%, allowing for essentially just double credits from pickups. That is one of the main reasons why people still play him. And even if you ignore that, his other three abilities aren't bad at all. So for those that don't like nuking, you're in luck because Chroma doesn't actually have a single nuking ability here. But his second ability does count as both offensive and defensive. And with his emissive, depending on what color you picked, will define what energy you get. For example, if you go something like red, that'll obviously become fire. And if you have heat, then the effect will increase your health by 55%. At base, obviously this is scalable with strength, and it'll proc the enemies around you with heat stats effects as well. And now, if you had electricity, your shields will increase, with 30% being the base, and it'll convert incoming damage into electrical discharges and deal it back to the enemies around you. And then toxin will increase your weapon reload speed, and it'll deal periodic toxin damage to nearby enemies. And then finally, cold will increase your armor, and then it'll reflect incoming damage back to attackers with cold damage, obviously. And as I mentioned, he has no nuking ability. His third ability, Vex Armor, while it does increase his armor by just a lot, it also increases his weapon damage, allowing for just insane amounts of weapon damage, which is something that if you don't like nuking, you're gonna love because you can never have too much weapon damage, in my opinion. And now, with both of these things, he has a versatile survivability. He can adapt to pretty much any situation, no matter what it is. Depending on what you make your emissive will define what your elemental ward effect is, naturally. And with a high strength build, you can utilize the defensiveness that will be gained from both elemental ward and Vex armor to survive damn near anything. And of course, depending on the mission type you're going into, you are able to change your missive just to change the effect you'll be doing, which will allow you to survive in that mission much easier. It's not something I would personally do, but I do see the appeal. And with that versatile survivability comes just extreme tankiness. He has an insane amount of tankiness and damage. It's not akin to immortality, you can still die, but he is one of the more tanky warframes in the game, excluding all of those that just have straight up immortality. And then finally, the last reasoning, it's not a very good one, it's just he has the theme of a dragon, and I know there is not a small number of people that like playing him for that reason alone, because they can go around role-playing as a dragon, and I respect it. And so that's pretty much just about it. Now, as always, I've gotten these reasonings from both Reddit and the region chat. They're kind of cooked, especially the region chat. Reddit's just kind of cancer. But I've compiled them all into hopefully a clear way on why people like Chroma. And with that being said, that is just about it. Please let me know down in the comments what frames you do like and don't like. I'd love to hear about them, and I'd love to make a video on them as well. And with that being said, until next time.